Imagine waking up tomorrow to find TikTok gone from your phone, not just deleted but banned by law. Is this a victory for national security or the start of unprecedented digital censorship? Today, we are unpacking the US Supreme Court case that could change how you connect with the world forever. Welcome to the People's Perspective, where democracy speaks. Let's dive into one of the hottest and most controversial topics in the digital and legal world today: the potential ban of TikTok in the United States and the role the Supreme Court might play in deciding its future. For over a decade, TikTok has been more than just an app. It's a cultural phenomenon with over a billion active users worldwide and millions in the US alone. TikTok has revolutionized how we consume and create content. But as its popularity soared, so did the scrutiny. The core of the controversy lies in TikTok's ownership by ByteDance, a Chinese company. Critics, including several US lawmakers and security agencies, argue that ByteDance's ties to the Chinese government could pose a national security risk. The concern that user data from American citizens could be accessed by Beijing or manipulated for propaganda purposes. Data privacy isn't just a TikTok issue. Facebook, Instagram, and other social media giants have faced backlash for mishandling user data. But TikTok's connection to China gives the debate an added geopolitical edge, fueling fears about espionage and foreign influence. Over the years, these concerns have escalated. Former and future. President Trump's administration attempted to ban TikToks in 2020, citing national security threats. Although the effort was blocked in court, the issue never truly disappeared. It's worth noting that Trump's attempt to force ByteDance to sell TikTok to American companies set the stage for the current debate, as it highlighted the legal and logistical complexities of such a move. Meanwhile, similar concerns have emerged globally. The European Union has also been considering restriction or even a potential ban on TikTok, citing data privacy and national security risk as well. Countries like India have already banned the platform outright, reflecting a growing trend of governments scrutinizing foreign owned tech giants. Now, with the US Supreme Court decision to hear arguments about a law that could lead to TikTok's ban unless ByteDance divests, the stakes are higher than ever. Let's break down the legal drama unfolding in the nation's highest court. The case centers on a law recently passed by Congress that would empower the federal government to block or heavily restrict apps owned by foreign entities if they pose a national security risk. The Biden administration supports this law, viewing it as a necessary tool to protect sensitive information. Their argument is simple: TikTok access to American data could allow the Chinese government to collect private information, potentially weaponizing it in ways that undermine national security. But TikTok and its defenders argue that this law is overly broad and potentially unconstitutional. They claim it violates First Amendment rights by limiting freedom of expression on a platform where millions share their voices. TikTok has also pledged to protect US user data by housing it in domestic servers, a project they've dubbed Project Texas. Legal experts predict fierce debates. On one side, the government will argue the importance of preemptive action to address potential threats. On the other, TikTok's lawyers will stress the need for specific evidence of wrongdoing rather than speculative fears, warning against a slippery slope of censorship. Interestingly, some influencers have started using their platform to mobilize opposition, framing the debate as a matter of internet freedom and censorship. Others argue that banning TikTok could set a dangerous precedent for restricting digital platforms. Beyond US borders, this case could ripple across the globe. If the Supreme Court upholds the ban, it could strain US China relations, even further escalating an already tense trade war. China is unlikely to cede quality if one of its most successful tech companies is forced out of the US market. Other countries are watching closely. A TikTok ban in the USA could inspire similar actions in Europe or elsewhere, particularly as governments worldwide grappled with balancing national security and digital rights. The European Union's ongoing discussion about TikTok's data practices underline the global nature of this debate, as regulators explore ways to protect user privacy without stifling innovation. This case also raises questions about the future of the open internet. Critics worry that such a ban could encourage a fragmented country by country approach to internet governance, threatening the global nature of the web. Should TikTok disappear from US app stores, what happens next? Several platforms like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and Snapchat Spotlight are poised to fill the void. Each has been ramping up features to attract TikTok's creators and audience. For content creators, a ban would be devastating. Many have built entire careers on TikTok's unique algorithm and community dynamics. Transitioning to new platforms means rebuilding following from scratch, a daunting prospect. From a cultural perspective, the rise of alternative platforms could fragment digital culture. TikTok's strength lies in its ability to create trends that span the globe. Without it, we may see more slow digital communities, each with their own ecosystem and cultural norms. The potential TikTok ban is more than just a legal or political issue. It's a debate about the kind of internet we want in the 21st century. It touches on national security, freedom of expression, and the global digital economy. As we await the Supreme Court's deliberation, one thing is certain. This case will shape the future of tech regulation, international relations, and digital culture. Whether TikTok survives or not, the question it raises will linger for years to come. If you find value in this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Please like if you like it, or I like if you don't. And hey, if you have thoughts to share or topics you would like me to explore, drop a comment below. I am uploading stories like this every Sunday at 7 p.m. Zurich time. So I hope we meet again. For now, thank you for watching till the end. And as always, stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, knowledge is the key.